What's the deal? How's everybody doing? All right. So hopped on here real quick. I gotta go take my kids to class, to school, but we have an hourly closure here that I want to see that we might have some possible positions on, right? If it sets up right now and we get this top wick on the next candle, we'll look for some positions. If it doesn't, I'm gonna leave you guys for 10 minutes, go drop off my kids, and we'll be back for unemployment claims. Right, 8:30 today, unemployment claims, so in about 35 minutes. All right, so we're gonna see this hourly through. I'll leave you guys for about 10 minutes, go drop off my kids, and I'll come back for unemployment claims. That's the plan. As we broke the previous 30 low. Yeah, if we close with no bottom wick, then we'll just I'll take the drive. Yeah, I'm thinking of a top wick here. I just need a wick on the closure of this candle. No news trade for you? Well, maybe then just lower the risk, lower some risk. So we got 90 seconds here to find out if we're gonna have a position or not. Twenty seconds here. All right, let's see if we get this bottom wick. That's ugly. That's pretty ugly, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna leave you guys for 10 minutes. Here's the music. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Damn, my bad. Thank you. So I've been muted the whole time? Fuck. Alright, well, what I was saying is we got a few minutes here till, I was saying we got 10 minutes. Now we have 6 minutes till unemployment claims. We never came back down on the weekly, but we're at a strong daily level. This is a level on the daily that we come down from as well. If we go down here, you see the level to the left here. That's the level we come down from to roughly this area, right? There's a chance we see that. We have the entire week of bullish closures on the daily. We were expecting maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday start coming back, but nothing. We've just been heavily bullish. Yeah, this is an area right here, this white line. This was an area I was looking for a top wick to, if we were to close on the previous candle with a bottom wick. But we didn't get that. Now we wait for news, unemployment claims. Once again, these ranges are massive. So should push to whatever support resistance it decides to, whichever direction it goes. We will be looking at it off the 1 minute, off the rebreak of the initial push. In terms of the paper trade, I think if we have an entry around these areas, so this is just something I'm sample sizing, something we're forward testing. This would be the stop. So let's see how that works out. And even sample sizing, I'm just trying to find the right approach to the pullback, to the initial news pullback. Got 2 minutes here, 2 minutes for news, 2.5 minutes. Lighter is right here. Give me 1 sec. I like how it's chilly outside today. A little cold front. Lock in, Wix gang. My Wixicans.
The smoke got me. I got bronchitis.
$30 seconds. Seconds. All right, there we go. Interesting, because the previous 30, right, closed bullish, so this could be a bottom wick for this 30 to drive. But I'm not convinced, because the smaller time frames are coming down bearish, and we might take a re-break at a lows here, which is what I will do. I will set a sell stop on the re-break at a lows. Personally, I would like the 5 to close. I wouldn't mind having re-breaks at the highs, but I think we're a little bit more bearish. I got a sell stop here, by the way, gang, on the re-break at a low. Right here. We made that push. Now we're coming back down to re-break it. All right, we're activated. We came down, flipped bullish, created a high, and then came down, re-broke the low. And that is where we were in on the re-break of the low. I'm going to take another sell right here at 2662.95. Just took another sell. I don't know what the struggle is. Last time we had a re-break at a high in this position. This time we waited for the high to break, re-break, and then we took a re-break at a lows. Rebroke the low on my broker now and pulled right back up. That's interesting. 2 rebreaks at a lows. I'm going to take another sell right here at 2663.86. Got another sell. Waiting on this 5 to close. So got it. Sell right here. Oh, whoops, wrong way. and 62.9. Five closing bearish. Interesting. Which means I'm going to take a sell on the flip of this 5 once it flips. But it needs to flip. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Because the rebreak of the highs here is a shampoo play and us coming back up on the 30. So I'm waiting. I think the rebreak of the highs, we might be out of this. Alright, 5 flipped. I'm taking another sell right here after we flipped. So just took another sell on the flip. Five closed bearish. We came up, made a top wick, didn't break the highs, and flipped bearish. So I took another sell on that flip. But we are struggling. We break the highs. I might call it. I might call this trade. It tried. It flipped, broke the lows. It gets really tough. Just flipped again. We broke the highs here. Might have to close. I'm waiting on this either 15 closure or a break of the previous 15 high. Yeah, you don't want the rebreak of that high, but I also took the 5 flip. Damn. That sucks. Burn by news. Looking for more entries for another pineapple, for possible pineapple, but I don't know. The way we're printing, we're going to need this 5 to come down, flip again, but the 5 is going to hold. Bullish. God, you're ugly. Yeah. Yeah, previous 15 breaks, so I'm going to close it. If it doesn't break just yet, there's a possibility of another pineapple. But from the way it's printing, yeah, the only way I don't close this is if the 15 itself closes with no top wick. But if we break that previous 15, that's where my stops are. Here, the break of the highs. Yeah, looking like it might break there. And the 4 hours bearish, but the 4 hours really weak bearish, right? You could start heading towards the 4 hour flip before it actually gets there. I don't know. Two minutes for the 15. Should break. One minute. 1 minute for this 30. I'm sorry, 1 minute for this 15. 30 seconds for this 15. I want to see how it closes. Do we close with no wick? Do we close with a wick? Do we close above or below? Yeah, that looks like it's closing with a top wick. It looks like it's closing, well, still respecting resistance. But that's a bullish closure back up in range. Let's see what we respect. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a position probably right here. Hold on. I'm gonna take a sell right here. Hold on. Sell. So we might flip. This is the very final pineapple as we close, respecting resistance. We start breaking the highs. I'll wait on a closure. But I have a sell that I just added here. Yeah, I see the 5. I see the 15 flip. I'm not closing here on the rebreak at a 15. I am still waiting here. My closure area is 2664.32. That's where I was hoping to get that bottom wick to. So let's see. Let's see. I'm also looking at the hourly. I'm trying to see where we would come down to grab orders on the hourly if we were gonna close like we are right now. F5 close, yeah. Five closed bearish. Good numbers, right? So you're expecting this to come down. It's so strange. Yeah, 15 flipped here. I don't have any closures here just yet. I'm waiting on this hourly closure. I'm waiting on this 4 hour. If the 4 hour closes bullish, obviously, no bueno. But if it closes bullish, it would be a leg candle. So all right, I'm gonna close full right here. So just closed full at break even. Man, fuck the news. We just closed full at break even, gang. Fuck this thing. Lucky? Yes and no. So I will say this. We didn't know price will come back here, right? We don't know. But it is not luck the way we manage risk and what we look for based on the higher time frame aligning with the smaller time frame. So, hold on, let me get rid of this. Wait, did the signal send everything? Close full. Close full. Signals are missing 2 positions. Yeah, it was a bulk closure of 10 positions. Now it's going to fly. I don't know if it's going to fly or not. I just think it might drown here based on the 4 hour. Right? So, yeah, the fact that it came back down, we don't know that. But the fact that we managed risk the way we did is not luck. Like I said, I'm just going to go based off the higher time frame and the 4 hour closure and the hourly. It would have to line up. I just wonder, if you take the rebreak of the lows, why take pineapples when it doesn't drive? I know it worked out here. Because that's my irregular entry. Price action wise, right? Once we rebroke the lows, then we came back up to the previous wick, which would be my regular entry with volume. And then the 5 came up, made a top wick, and flipped bearish as well, which was another entry. Then you had a 5 closure here, bearish, and that was another entry. So that's why. I just feel like that's how it would play it with price action. Fuck the news, just avoid news candle entries until the dust settles. It hasn't been respecting the numbers lately. That's another thing. Yeah, that's another thing, right? The numbers are in our favor here. Look at the unemployment claims. It's the only red folder we have, so it should come down based on unemployment claims. Back-to-back fails with unemployment claims. Well, we sat in drawdown. But yeah, I'm all funned out with the news over the last 2 weeks. Anybody else feel like that? Mixed news maybe with the Philly, but it's an orange folder, right? You're expecting the stronger folder to take over, the red folder. Bro, the Dems were caught manipulating numbers, the unemployment numbers. Like that trade was not worth the heartache, right? This is the same exact way I got out of break even last night. Amazing risk management. Yeah, but it's not worth that heartache. It's not worth all of that risk management. It's just not. Like I'm thinking here, I'm sitting here and thinking, like, yeah, we've made a killing on news this year, but for 2 weeks it's telling us, hey, the numbers come out your direction, don't mean we're heading that way. I think at some point we need to start listening. Right? Especially knowing that it's going to give a push after news. Yeah, then don't trade news. I think we're going to start avoiding news for the next, because last 2 weeks, oh, no, but we had 2 losses on news last week, and everything else was just incredible trading. So, I mean, we tried. We don't have a lot, but it's not worth that heartache. It's a headache when in drawdown. Well, that's why we said last week on the next news trade we're going to drop risk, right? I wasn't too panicked here. That was a 5 lot for me, right? Instead of a 20. Just based on the last 2 weeks. Remember I said last week we're going to drop lots for news. 10 seconds for the 4 hour. That's right. 5 seconds. So the 4 hours closing bearish here. You're going to need some kind of a bottom wick. And I'm going to need a top wick to 68.82 here to look for entries if we don't come up with a bottom wick. So right now, if we start heading straight up, I'll have a sell limit at 68,934, expecting this 4-hour at some point to flip and make a bottom wick. But we would need to push up 689 right here, based off of this area. Okay. Let's see if we can get there. Yeah, so this would not be a news trade. This would have nothing to do with the news. And you can try to look for entries at this resistance right here. But we've tapped it so many times that I think next time we start tapping these areas where we should break through them. Right? So this could be the initial rejection area for the 4-hour to come down and make a bottom wick. But I'm going to bank on it to be 688. Another 15 pips up, and we'll take a sell. Up. Just a little bit more. Although these wicks, this previous support, not too bad either. Broke the high, huh? About 15 more pips. The expectation is to tap this area at 68.8, 68.9, and then come down, create a bottom wick for this current 4-hour. If we don't get here and it starts coming down, it flips, we'll wait for it to break down completely. I didn't take a sell, no, there's no entry. My entry will be here at 688 if we get there. If we don't get there, I'll wait for these candles to close and we'll reevaluate. Just want to take this off something, right? And there's two areas here, right? You have this area, which is the previous support from which you drive up, and you have a resistance right above it. And in this case, I'd like to tap the area above it. Five closed bullish, but respecting. 5 bearish flip. Interesting. Might have positions here, chat. Take a sell right here. Took a sell just now. 5 flip bearish. Previous 5 respected. Right here. Right. So just took a sell as we flip bearish. If we come up here, I'll take another sell as my pineapple. Got a sell position right here. Right as we flip bearish. The idea is really based off the higher time frame and for this 4 hour to create a bottom wick. Right? If we look at the 4 hour, the idea is for this 4 hour to create a bottom wick before doing anything else. And the reason we got in there, not there, the 5 respected, and then flip bearish back into range. That's the reason we're in here instead of up there. But there's more opportunity to be in at that level up there too. Let's close half here at 11. Let's move stops to break even. So closed half. Let's move stops to break even, making this a risk-free trade. Just house money. And let's see if this 4 hour can now flip. If it makes a steeper top wick and re-breaks highs, we'll still look for another pineapple. Or not a pineapple, another entry. But I closed that one. I closed half at 10. All right, so that BE was just tapped here. If it re-breaks highs, then I'll look for a sell at this point, right where we have that, where we have this line. Oh, now it runs. Awesome. Yeah, it looks like it's coming down for the flip now. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully we can re-break highs and get another entry off of this 4 hour. But if it comes down, makes a bottom wick, we're going to wait for this candle to drive through. There you go. That 5 reflip bullish, right? Ooh. The candle on the 5. The only thing that's bugging me right now is that we've made a bottom wick there. All right, chat, let's take a sell right here. Just took a sell as we've tapped that area that we were talking about. expecting the 4-hour to create some kind of bottom wick, right? And I have a possible pineapple area at this area, 2670.61. 5 minute is a leg candle. This 5 doesn't have a bottom wick, and the 4-hour doesn't have a bottom wick, so we're expecting for that bottom wick to be created. Possible pineapple at this area. Remember, taking wick entries, price is moving against you. So it's highly likely to see drawdown off wick entries. This is what we're mostly basing our trade on. The fact that we don't have a bottom wick on this 4. This 4 closed bearish, so before driving up, you'd expect some kind of a bottom wick, right? So your idea is to get your best advantage point for an entry, so you could take advantage of the flip. You have 1 minute here for the 15. You have no top wick, no bottom. Oh, you have 1 minute for the 30. Ooh, no, you have 1 minute for the 15. What am I saying? I'm sorry. Fifteen seconds for the 15. It's also only the first 15 of this hourly candle. Don't like here is the possibility of a bullish flip on this 15. The previous 15 left top wick. There's the flip. There's the flippity. Alright, gang, taking a sell right here. Just took a sell. Right as we tap these wicks. Wow, that came out a bit off on the broker, 694. And I'm going to take another sell right here. Right as we tap this area. Yeah, after this area, there's not much in terms of pineapples. After this area, I gotta wait for closures. But it looks like it's driving through, so. There's stops at the daily highs. No, I don't have a stop at the daily highs. I have no stops. I'm gonna wait on this candle to close if we start re-breaking highs. It's clean range up there, but I would need a candle to come down and grab orders if we start breaking highs. It's interesting because we've held resistance on the 4 hour. This was a resistance. This was a hold of resistance on the 4 hour. And we never got this bottom wick. That's a lot of bullish momentum. the century. Sorry, century's here. Century 70.46. Alright, gang, closing full right here. Just closed full. And if there were profits, they're minor. 10, 9, 3. Yeah, I think we made like 3-4 pips on that trade. Market gave us a chance to get out. Gave us a chance to get out. Do you think it can still hold? We can. I don't want it to be all the way up here. My expectation was a rejection at this initial area. As it starts breaking highs, yeah, I have risk management techniques to mitigate risk, right? But as it starts breaking those highs, it's not really my position anymore. You made like 7 pips. I made like 2 pips. Last trade on stream, you won a total of 1.5 pips. Yeah, there you go. Right, because you're expecting a rejection. The main rejection you're expecting is here. But you also have an understanding market can't just drive one way. It's going to have to pull back in order to grab orders to drive. Right, so that's what it's doing here. It's pulling back, but I don't have a confirmation that, because it created a top wick, flipped, and then rebroke highs. Right. So it's slowly, with every closure, the probability of our trade has started going down, of our trade winning or running started going down with every 5-minute closure. So at this point, I will wait for the market to drive through, and when it can drive through completely, I'll get in it. Yeah, the idea was to reject off this area right away. If it doesn't reject, it came down, made a bottom wick, came up, right, and we closed above, you're still ahead probability wise on the higher time frame, but the probability of your trade has definitely gone down after those bullish closures up there. Is the bottom wick for the 4-hour? I hope it doesn't make a bottom wick for the 4-hour. I hope it drives through completely, like down to 59 areas at this point. Because it's already done. This is the second time this 15 is reflipping bearish. It made a top wick, flipped bearish, then rebroke that top wick, and now it's flipping bearish again. And I'm not taking the flip here. If anything, I would have kept the wick entry. What a choppy session. But you know what's not choppy? Our risk management. And you have 3 minutes for this 15. Now, if this closes as a leg candle, your 30 will close bullish, right? So then you're expecting the next candle to come straight up. So So you have 3 minutes for this 15 to really show its hand and really drive down if we are bearish. And NYC open. Well, that's the thing. 30 right now, 15 leg candle, 30's bullish, right? And NYC open, if 30's bullish, might just take you to new highs. Been struggling a lot since the elections? No, I think we overall had one bad news loss. I think it was the day after the election. Two minutes for this 15. Which is similar to what happened here, right? Look at this candle to the left. And the next candle came down, right? But the 30 still ended up coming up here. And the hourly still ended up coming up here. So yeah, you would need to see a heavy bearish push before this closes in the next 90 seconds. Which I would not mind. On the 5, isn't this a perfect shoulder level? Yeah, but then on, you know, this is also a perfect shoulder level right here that we were driving up off, right? Right here. So unless we break down again past that area, we can still come up here. How many trades you take this month? I don't know. I average anywhere between 3 to 5 trades a day. On average. Alright. 20 seconds, you have a leg candle right now on the 15. This body's still smaller than that wick. And the 30 is still bullish at the shoulder area, right? At this area. There's a chance the next candle comes down first. It looks like this, but it will be the bottom wick. Right there. See, the first thing we did was come down because 15 was bearish. 15 closed as a leg candle. So highly likely you make a bottom wick and drive up. On the off chance that you don't and this hourly flips and continues down bearish, we're most likely going to wait on that hourly to close and we'll have positions on the 1 hour closure. Oh. I hate getting out of bed when it's cold outside. And it's friggin' cold today in Florida. $15 is not a leg candle. Yeah, it does. The wick is bigger than the body. And the body doesn't really have a bottom wick. So highly likely you make a bottom wick now and come up. So far that's what it's done. Will it stay up? We don't know. Why does stream keep cutting in and out? I don't know. Stream's all good on your side? W. Okay, let's get rid of this. We don't need that. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. I mean, we're in a range, right? It's a 140 pip range, but we're still in a range. And we filled it multiple times, so let's see what happens. Yeah, once, back down, twice, back down, it's the third time. Wix, are you ever thinking to make YouTube videos? It would grow your audience exponentially and would benefit us a lot. Like what? Like lifestyle videos? You guys want to see me, you know, rolling through the city on 24s? I don't know. What kind of YouTube videos? I feel like those lifestyle videos are kind of corny. But if it's educational videos, I post a lot of stuff from my stream that I find valuable, or like the trades that we win. Whole chrome through the city? No, more like all murdered out through the city. The reels are super valuable, yeah, because it's the most valuable stuff that we have on streams. It's a selection of like the best stuff. So there's no point of me making a separate video of whatever I already discussed on streams. That's why I just take the clip from stream. Right, plus this is live markets. Like, it's a lot better than just showing you, oh, if a candle prints like this. No, we'd rather see it actually printed in live markets. Right? Instead of drawing all this out, right, and stuff, doing all this, you just, you know, instead of doing this in the video, and a closure, no top wick, right, leg candle, top wick, come back the other way. It's a deformed candle. It's one of those Chernobyl candles, all fucked up. But yeah, it's a lot more valuable to just show examples as they're happening live in real time. For example, dedicated videos on your exact risk management, entries in detail, and other shit. Yeah, I mean, I get to explain it here on the live stream, but yeah, that's not a bad idea. Look, I'm new to trading. What's the best first action? Just sit and watch for like a month. Don't do anything. If you're new, you will lose money. You will. That's how you'll learn, right? But in order to start your journey and lessen the amount of money you're gonna lose, you have to, you know, you have to be aware of the risk. So watch for like a month before doing anything. Yeah, we were right. Look, closes a leg candle. 30 made a bottom wick and straight up. How long do you plan on streaming? At the very least, till we have 100K subs. At the very least. Now, don't let that be the reason you don't subscribe here. Because maybe it'll motivate me to stream even longer. Why don't you trade those trades when you predict the exact price? I didn't predict it. It was just, you know, it's just knowledge guided by experience. We didn't predict this. This is what typically happens, usually happens, right? But it doesn't happen 80 or 90% of the time. That's why we don't take that position, right? stuck in a range. You've kind of closed back in range. Yeah, price action wise, the way the candles are printing, you should see that price come up. But it's closer to a 60-40, 70-30 instead of a 90-10. And actually, that's the logic right now behind me thinking to avoid news for the rest of the year, or to let the 5 close before entering, because that went from like 90-10 to like, you know, 70-30, 60-40. How to build a perfect mindset? Under risk. Under risk, so you can start thinking about the market logically instead of emotionally. I think that is the key initially, for you to be able to concentrate on why candles are doing certain things, and to concentrate on certain areas in the market where you might have an edge. In order for you to lock in on those areas, you can't be thinking, fuck, I'm down this much, or I'm down, or, you know, this can really set me back. Damn it, that's my rent money. Oh shit, you know, how am I going to feed the family? If you're thinking all of that, it's going to be hard for you to lock in and really look for opportunity in the market logically and where it makes sense. You're just going to be focused on, you know, shit. You're going to be focused on scared money. So under risk, under leverage until you have your areas figured out, and then don't look at the money, just look at the charts. And that's not a be all end all, right? That's advice. You can take it or you can not take it. You don't have to. It doesn't mean you're going to be profitable taking the advice, or it doesn't mean you're, you know, not going to be profitable not taking that advice. It's all about execution at the end of the day, right? Are you able to execute on whatever edge you feel you have? What are you looking for? I said it earlier. I'm looking for a drive out of this range. We're printing side by side. We're stuck in this higher time frame range. We've gave it a chance for news. We gave it 2 more chances after news. What are we up? Yeah, we got like 10 pips on the day, even less. We got like 6 pips on the day. You stop trading even if your entry setup comes to avoid overtrade, or trade when you see your entry criteria? Which one you recommend? So if I see my entry, I see my entry. That means I have enough mental clarity left to recognize that it's my entry. Right? If my mental capital is spent, then I hop off. Right? And usually when I say I hop off and I'll turn the charts off, I won't look at them. I will not look at them until my next time to trade. How much did you do in the news trade? It was a break even. It was, for full transparency, it was minus 4 pips. But that's a break even. I had to delete my app recently after I'm done for the day. Yeah, that Don used to say that. He's like, yo, just delete delete MT5 off your account. It was a little more. It was like 420 for it, but Jay basically got it. That's the pip count for the day so far. Four-hour doing its thing. Created that top wick. Coming down. Now, this is a ranging market. In a trending market, it would have already flipped, right? In a trending market, if we were below here, right? If we were down here, and we're looking for a top wick, we would already have been flipped and drove and all of that. Because we're in a range, came up to resistance, fucked around for a bit, now it's coming down. There's your 4-hour flippity pippity. I'm not taking a 4-hour flip here. As I said, I want to get the hell out of this range and close. So most likely, unless this 15 drives down in the next 90 seconds, another 30 pips, 40 pips, highly likely the next trade will be after the hourly closure. Buys? No, I'm not looking for buys at the moment. I'm looking for whichever direction we can break out in. Very similar to daily candle, right? Just because the daily flips doesn't mean that's the moment it drives. Yeah, eventually it could, but just because the daily flips, it's such a long candle. It's 24 hours in that candle, 23 hours, right? It doesn't mean that's the moment that it drives on that flip. You'll need to have your smaller time frames line up. Same thing goes for 4-hour here. Just because the 4-hour flip doesn't really mean, doesn't necessarily mean that's the drive. You need the smaller time frames to line up as well. How big was your account when you started seeing consistency? Consistency or profitability, right? Because I was still making my money back. My account must have been at like 5,000 when I started seeing consistency. Somewhere around there. Then I started adding on like my own money. What lots were using? I was using 0.5s and 1s. But don't forget, this wasn't how we traded, right? Our stops used to be like 10, 12 pips, right? For a TP of like 18 to 20. We took a lot more losses, but we used to include RR as a variable in our equation for positions. And we used to trade based off the candle knowledge, based on the candle knowledge that we had at that time, 5 years ago, right? Since then, we have a lot more candle knowledge. We understand more. We've learned a lot more, right? The celeries, the pineapples, the 5 minutes, the wicks, the no wicks, the range 2 breakouts, how to recognize fake outs. We've learned all that in the last 5 years. So the way I was trading back then is completely different from the way I'm trading now. Still utilizing the same knowledge. So it's hard to compare like that me to today's me. It's a different wicks, different mindset, more knowledge, more experience. Oh, gang, the giveaway. So here's the deal. I was gonna do a giveaway today. I'm gonna do 2 giveaways tomorrow, and the reason why is I was gonna do a comment picker, but that does not. I was gonna do like an IG comment picker, but that does not make sure that you're also subbed to YouTube and that you're following an IG. And since those were the stipulations, I'm gonna try to make it fair. So there's a software that you can get that can do all of that, and I'm gonna get it right after stream. It's paid, so I gotta pay for it, right? I gotta go buy the little raffle thing. It's not much. It's like $80 a month. And I think if we're gonna do like 10, 20 raffles a month, it'll be worth it. What if I don't have an IG? You need to create one and do it, because those will be the stipulations. Create one and go follow. It'll give you a reason to join the rest of the world.
The smoke got me. I got bronchitis.
IGs for girls and simps? What are you insinuating, huh? What you trying to say, bruh? That's like Hillary calling everyone deplorable. Those free ones are like you want to see the result of the raffle. Yeah, like I can raffle off, but I gotta manually add the names, which means I gotta go check manually who's following, who's subscribed. There's over 100. There's over 100 entries. So by tomorrow, I'm gonna have all that, and I gotta mess around with it today and see how it works. Make sure it works, and then it can be a fair giveaway. Just got the Ether pullback. Thanks for the knowledge of opening market trade. Hey, that's a fucking W. What's the spread on Ether right now? Finally hit your TP, Jesus Christ gold. Oh, damn. You've been waiting for a while then. What are you giving away? We're giving away 2 25K top 1 trader accounts. The spread is 3 to 4 on ETH. Are you sure? Are you sure it's not like a 12? Or 30, 40? Does it matter what you say on the IG comments? No, just fucking put a period. As long as you put something down, right? Put a thumbs up, thumbs down. I don't care what you do. Just you gotta leave a comment in there in order for the software to recognize that you're eligible. Yeah, and we're gonna be giving a lot of them away, right? I'll give away 2 or 3 more next week as well. I told you, top one gave me a budget, right? I won't tell you what that budget is, but they gave me a budget for funded accounts, and all I can say is we're gonna have a lot of giveaways, Also, that code right there that you see on top here, right? 5 Wix 9. I changed that. I got to change the banner. I changed that code to just Wix. What the fuck is 5 Wix 9, right? Like, unless you like I tell you, then you won't understand. So just code Wix. The dope thing is, until the end of this week, they're doing, I think till the 24th, so right, till Sunday, they're doing, you're able to purchase an instant funded account, right? And skip the challenge and just get funded right away. And it's 40% off. And you can stack my code on top of that, right? So if it's 40% off, you put in code Wix, that's an extra 5%. So you get 45% off. And it's instant funding, right? So, you know, you really could just sit back and wait for your proper position for like 0.5% risk. You know, 2-3 positions, you make, you know, that's your $1,000-$2,000. Gold just dropped even lower than our first. Yeah, maybe the news took a little while to really settle down and start playing out. But now that it's pushing, let's see if we can get closures belowsures, right? And let's see if we can get this bottom wick. This is interesting. Five minutes here. Only 5 minutes. I held the original trade based on the 4-hour W. Yeah, that's a W. How much? What? How much you have to make in order to request a payout? 10%? No, I don't think they have a threshold or how much you need to make. But double check. Go to their rules. I'm pretty sure there's no minimum that you need to make. Existing home sales at 10 a.m.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Always read the rules. Yeah, from firm to firm. All of yous. Yeah. Can you trade news with top one? No, but irrelevant at this point. I'm going to be skipping on news trades as well. Or you can't trade within the first 5 minutes of the news. So I'm thinking of waiting for that first 5 to close and then having positions. Where can I find the no step challenge on top one trader funding? So you got to go to my link, which is, there's a separate link for that. It's not the typical link. Go to my IG, and I posted a story last night talking specifically about that, and there's a link in that story. No, not that top one link. If you want the instant funded accounts, it's a different link. It's not the one with Nightbot. Type of dog shit is this 1 hour candle? Yeah, man. That's why you wait for closures. That is pretty shitty. What does it mean by instant funding? No challenge phase? Exactly. Skip the challenge and get funded directly. You buy the account, it's already funded, and it's up to you to manage that account accordingly so you can get a payout. There's a 5-minute true free. So there's a rule for time, and there's a rule for signals, or taking positions off of somebody. But I spoke to them. I told them, I was like, look, when I take a position on stream, there's got to be maybe like a few hundred people that will take the same position, and they told me it shouldn't be a problem, because I guess they'll be able to recognize when it's somebody from my group trading, just based on how you bought the account. They'll know that it's coming from Wix. So I think they said we should be fine. But the 5-minute rule, I think that's built into the software, I think. So I don't think you'll have an issue, honestly, if you hold the trade 3-4 minutes, but the software itself might flag you, and then we have to talk to them and see what happens. So that's one thing that they explained to me, that we shouldn't have a problem if people are taking my trades on stream and all that. Glad to see you in live in New York. I was in monk mode for over 6 months to figure out this Forex shit. Nice. Monk mode. Never heard of that. Had to switch trading view from FX to ON to see the correct 4-hour closing. Something to do with daylight savings? Any sim experience? No. It just has to do with your broker and where they're located and what rollover time they run on, right? Some use London time, which is 8/12/4, right? Yeah. 8/12 and 4. Or 4/8/12. And then you have Oanda, which uses 5/9/1. Got a bearish closure here on the hourly, but that's more of a doji candle, so really indecisive. And we said we're in this higher time frame range, and this last hourly candle has just shown us the range. Wick to wick here, that's a range that we need to get out of. I'm funded with Top 1 Trader. You cannot copy trade, but I spoke to them directly about this, and they said I shouldn't have a problem if they see it coming from my group. So you guys will not have a problem if you're copying my trades. Instant funding link, is that one off? Is that from my story? Alright, awesome. Can we add that to Nightbot for this week, please? For instant funding. Looking at the fund account last night, just cautious as I got scammed after getting 400 profit. So you're not going to get scammed. As long as you follow the rules, you will get paid out. I am staking my reputation on that, okay? Which is pretty untarnished. You will get paid out. Oh, also, I forgot to tell you, chat, if you get any challenge account, not the instant funded account, if you get any challenge account, right, use code WIX, it's 5%, an extra 5% off on whatever site-wide discount they're running, but you also get an extra 25% in capital, right? So if you're buying a 10K account, for example, or let's say you bought a 100K account, a challenge account, not an instant funded, a challenge account, you'll get 125,000, right? You'll get an extra 25% balance on top of it with that code. Buying a 10, you get 12,500. You buy 100K, you get 125,000. So an extra quarter, right? An extra 25% on your balance. 5 Wix 9 coupon doesn't exist. Yeah, 5 minutes ago I told you guys it's just Wix. The code is just Wix. I forgot to update the banner. I'll do this tonight. So the code is just Wix, not 5 Wix 9. I just changed it last night. So just Wix. Extra 5% off on their site-wide discounts on top of that, plus an extra 25% onto your balance. The code just Wix doesn't. Alright, you're trolling, bro. Wix, code Wix. Just Wix doesn't work. That's some shit I would have said. You giving away too much? Well, I'd rather give it to you guys than just to me and my friends. You know what I mean? Like, they gave me a budget. You guys are the beneficiaries of that deal, and my job is to hand it out to you guys for your loyalty. Pretty simple, but to make it fair. Instant funding available until November 22nd? No, I think it's till the 24th, so it runs through the weekend, I believe. And after that, I don't think they offer instant funded accounts at all. I think they're just doing that now. Yeah, I'm not taking any flips, anything in this area. This little range, no, I'm not doing anything here. I'm waiting for us to really get out of this area. But it's likelier to come down than it is to come up on this candle. Yeah, thanks for the answers, 8H. I'm pretty sure the people in the chat and the stream appreciate what you know. Why does 100K instant funding for 1K seem too good to be true? I think it's less than 1K. I think, no, you get 40% off, plus with the code it'll be 45. It should be like $550 or $600. Yeah, that's a steal for an instant funded. Those are usually like 2 to 3K. Bro, I was overfunded, but because it's you, I'm ready to rock. I'm a grab one. Hell yeah. And if you don't grab one, we'll do giveaways. I'm sure at some point Some of you will, like a lot of you will win. Five-minute rule holding a bit. Yeah, if it was me, I'd be basing my top countries off the higher time frames and just slay trending markets. And the market trends in New York most of the time. It's very rarely will range through the session. And if you're swinging, it's good because they let you hold overnight and over weekends. Hey, go get the accounts. Show some support. The stronger they see this community is, the more giveaways we'll do, the bigger budget they'll give me. But the key is to show them that this community is strong. And then the competition we'll do, I'm pretty sure they'll show them that this community is pretty knowledgeable as well. I can't wait for the competition. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to be checking the leaderboards every day. Let's see if any of you can make it to the leaderboard, and then we'll work on a way to keep you on that leaderboard. Can you have Nightbot put the link for instant funded accounts? I want to do that. I don't know if everyone is here, or people that do that are here. So that's two different links. Yeah, I'll pin it for now. So the instant fund, it's been pinned. Okay. Right there, that's for instant funded accounts. Thank you, Sam. Yeah, I just want to be able to get on a call with them and be like, I told you this community is strong. That's what I want to do. You can't use the Wix discount on both? Yeah, no, you should be able to. If something doesn't work, okay, hold on. Unmute yourself. What are you doing? You're getting two accounts at once? Yeah, I hear you. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's 5%. It will void out the 40? No, you're supposed to be able to do it on... then I'll reach out to them. But the code is working, right? You're using the correct code, so you can tell it's working. It's just not working on that. Yeah, I'll reach out to them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I got you. No, DM me if you can and remind me in the Discord. I'll reach out to them. No, it's supposed to be able to stack on top. Yeah, you should be able to stack discounts. No. That code doesn't matter how many times you use it. TradeLock is the only platform you can use on. So yeah, I mean that's better than I think MatchTrader, but you can't use CTrader for US. You cannot use CTrader with a United States IP address. We call it a day. No, I'm here till at least 11, and we'll call it a session at 11 if we don't break out of this range. Love TradeLocker. I like TradeLocker too. They're gonna get better and better. It's just it takes time, right? MetaTrader 2 wasn't great, right? But MetaTrader 5 is a lot better. Top 1 trader instant fund until the 22nd. Why did I think it's the 24th? No, 22nd, then 22nd. Then you got one more day to get it then. Natural gas at 3:30. No, we won't be here at that time. Wait, how is that possible? 3:30? No, 10:30. Yeah, that made no sense. 3:30 your time. But if Fartbox news in 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Do we need to comment on anything on IG to enter giveaway? No. You need to comment on my Monday reel. The one that talks about discipline. I'll repost it on my IG today so people know that they need to comment. Roger uses CTrader. I'll take it back. CTrader is a good platform. I really like CTrader. When you take pineapples and candles react off your pineapples, putting you in profit, it then leaves a wick from the rejection. So if the candle closes, won't the candle fill the wick? Well, that's where you need to learn to manage risk accordingly and see if there's an indication of the candle now closing bullish, even though you took a top wick sell, right? And then did the next candle now make a bottom wick? Is it bouncing off a support to drive against you, right? So you have chance to manage risk, move stops to BE. Even if you're 5-6 pips in profit, 3 pips in profit, as long as it makes sense levels wise, right? If you're tapping a support and you were only 3 pips in profit, oh well, you were only 3 pips in profit, right? But you got to say to yourself, all right, but I have a reason to manage risk. Does that reasoning outweigh everything else that made me take the sell, right? Take your trade to court, right? Become a prosecutor for the trade, right? And if you can convince yourself beyond reasonable doubt, then do what you've just convinced yourself of doing. Take your trade to court, really break it down. I'm all about litigation, yo. All about litigation. At one point here, it really looked like it was going to head down to the 50s. The only thing that's in the 50s is the current temperature. Like, this isn't where you want to be. Oh, right there, you see? LaShawn, our D1 basketball player. Bro, I'm so jealous of you. I wish I played D1 basketball. I'm peanut butter jelly, bro. Yeah, LaShawn said, I just bought it yesterday night with the stacked code and it worked for 45% off. Try it again, Kenny. You tried it right now? Nah, keep trying till it works. Yeah, it works for you. I don't know. Like, why didn't it work for you, Kenny? What are you not telling us, bro? You can unmute, by the way. You got. Hold on. Actually, you can't. But here, if you guys want to unmute, you can. Oh, you already bought it? Fuck it, buy another one. Use the code. And it didn't. Yeah, it works for me right now too. Not working. Well, you guys using the correct code? Just Wix. That's the code. Code Wix, not 5 Wix 9. Wix. That's it. Yeah, I put in Wix and it worked for me. Hit TP made 7%. Well, ask yourself, is it a good win or a bad win? Is that something you want to do all the time? Oh shit, I used 5 Wix 9. Yeah, you see, that's the thing. Worked for me on instant funding. Yeah, the code works. The code works. Make sure you're putting in the correct code. You might have tried it right when I was switching it. So that's possible. It was just luck. It was supposed to delete the order, but I forgot. Yeah, like long term, these aren't the things you want, right? So I don't look at those as wins or losses, right? Because they don't advance me. Yeah, they won't advance your won't advance your trading. They won't make you better doing that. It's exciting as shit though when it's like finding an extra $100 in a jeans pocket that you just washed, right? It's one of the best feelings in the world, right? When you take clothes out of the laundry and there's like a few $100 bills in there, you're like, holy shit, that's great. It's like winning the lotto. Although you guys have all won the ultimate lottery. You guys were all born, and that's the ultimate lottery. Well, that and Russian roulette. You're going to sell in this trade and your mental capital spent, then don't trade after this. Lock in, zoom out to higher time frames, see if they're falling in line with your sell, figure out where you would be wrong, at which point would you be completely wrong, and don't look at the money or the pip count and look at the chart. Wait for an indication that you're either in the wrong direction and candles are printing against you, but do it logically. Don't do it just because you're seeing a certain amount of, drawdown or a certain number in the negative in your balance, right? Because you can be in drawdown but still ahead in the trade and it just hasn't played out yet, right? Some winning tickets are better than others. You are not wrong. All right, so we got somebody in a sell, we have somebody in a buy, and the market's in a range. I feel like both of you are going to take a W if you just hold it. What's your take for tomorrow? Do we have news for tomorrow? Holy shit. Look at all these red folders. And we catch some of that at 9:40. Oh, no, it didn't. My YouTube froze. All right, good. We're here. All right, people at the Zoom door. Come on in. Yeah, what was I saying? I was saying something, chat, and my stream froze. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, but they won't take away your account for that. You can have as many soft breaches. But yeah, put stops in, or you got to get the add-on for no stop loss. How much is the add-on? $10? Oh, $17. 17. The market is moving like it's Friday. No, the market is just ranging. It's not moving in a usual manner, in a typical manner for a New York session, right? You don't typically see a New York session just range through the entire session. If anything, you might get a late push. We haven't had anything yet, right? We've kind of been stuck in this range. So I'm under the impression if we get a late push, it's going to be heavy. So we want to take advantage of it. Right, whatever happens here, wherever we push, it's going to be a heavy push because we've ranged hard, and the harder you range, the heavier the push. Let's see. We got another 33 minutes for this hourly, and we'll reevaluate, I think, after that. Music, yeah. The 100K instant funding is a good deal at 639. Yeah. I think so too. I was talking about that with somebody yesterday, that like working with them or not, I think industry wide, like that is a really good deal for an instant funded. Can we copy your trades? Yeah, they told me I shouldn't have an issue. They told me that my group should not have an issue, since naturally, yeah, if I'm taking a position on a live stream, naturally there's going to be people that take my trades. And depending on the crowd here, right, if we have like 800 people in the stream, chances are a few hundred are taking my position. That's exactly what I told them, and they said you should be fine. Your group will be fine. Well, let's think about it. TTE has been working with them for 11 months, right? And I'm sure he trades on his live stream, and I'm sure people take his trades on his live stream, right? And I've spoken to him, and he said he hasn't had any issues. All right, news dropped here. Fartbox news. Good numbers. Gold should come down, but it's coming up. He trades once a week. No, he doesn't. I mean, he's live every day. Alright, Jack, give me 1 second. He doesn't take trade very often. Really? Anyone? Any stream hoppers in here? Can anybody verify that? I've been to his streams, but I usually like if I hop on to see how he's doing, just like if my stream is done, I'll check them out. And very rarely are we done before them. Chat, hold on a second. I want to run to the bathroom. Give me a minute. Well, the bathroom plus the joints on the way there. Give me a sec. Mary. Hello, Jane. How related? Yeah, it's the only woman with 2 first names I can be around. Chad, if you got a woman with 2 first names, run. Run. Chat, what do you guys think we should put in that little slot in the top left corner where the clock is? What do you think we should put there? I'm thinking like a live feed from 11 or Tootsies. Instead of the clock, we just get a live feed from Scores or Scarlets. Now coming to the stage. Nah, fuck that. We got a 4-hour closure. We get back to that. Lola, I'm gonna need you to stay dressed for the next 5 minutes. Hamster onion. No, I think we need like a live feed from the local strip joint. Alright, things on the to-do list. Update the banner with the correct discount code. Backtest the giveaway software. Oh, the Fivers. I almost worked with them. Like, I almost collabed with the Fivers. Or it wasn't the Five, right? It was the 5%ers or something like that. I almost collabed with them in 22, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, they reached out to me to collab. I told them no. Soon you're gonna have banners everywhere. We're not gonna be able to see your face. I'm trying to get that Red Bull sponsorship for extreme trading. Alpha Capital Group? No, I never spoke to them. Yeah, I think they reached out to me, and then like within like a week, the funded trader reached out to me, and then Hanko reached out to me. THC powerful. Red Bull's a good sponsor, big dollars. No, I think when Red Bull sponsors you, they just put like, they give you a lifetime supply of Red Bull, which honestly I wouldn't mind. Good thing you didn't go with TFT. Yeah, bro. Open Zoom door. Yeah, give me a sec once I get back to the PC. Yeah, days like today, right? Because we show up with an expectation of volume. We understand that New York, outside of all the news, right? Excuse me. Got some air stuck in my lungs. Some of that THC. But we show up to the charts here for New York session, understanding or expecting, right, volume based on the catalysts that happen during this session, right? We understand that even if there's no news or if there's no red folders, we still have New York open, COMEX open, the 4-hour close, NYSE open, London close, right? We still have catalysts for the market to move and drive. So days like today is when a lot of traders tend to really do damage to their own accounts because they're expecting that volume. And every time you break out or every time you flip, people, newer traders will tend to take a lot more entries in areas where, you know, where it's kind of arbitrary, just based on the expectation that New York should move. New York should have volume, right? So it's very important, I think, on days like today to not lose your shit, right? To put it mildly, right? You didn't get a breakout. You had another attempt, didn't happen. Wait for it to break out. Wait for it to actually do what New York does, right? I remember these are the days where my account would take the biggest damage, and then the rest of the week I would be incredibly profitable. But that profit was just me trying to make back what I lost on days like today, right? So keep your cool, stay stoic, and don't lose your shit, right? If we're in a heavy range. You're not obligated to, you know, to make bands today. Love days like today, just trade the range. Yeah, if you realize what's happening, I think we had this talk before, Hang, right? If you realize what's happening and that you are ranging and that's what you're getting, if you're able to get ahead of that, just like when you get ahead of the volume pushes or get ahead of the trending market, right? If you're able to recognize that, started backtesting range trading, yeah, there you go, right? And you're collecting data on these entries, and data is the most valuable thing to you as a trader, right? That's what you're basing your your actions on. The collected data. It's your best friend. So yeah, days like today, if you're able to get ahead of the fact that we're not breaking out, yeah, there's volume, but this isn't the time to drive, and if you see indications of that, you can start playing the range. I'm a profitable range trader. It doesn't matter what you are. If you're a profitable none W, as long as you're profitable, bro. I don't give a shit if you're a profitable zoo animal. As long as you're profitable. Steve-O, the answer is yes. Just not with C-Trader. Yo, Green, where you been? Seemed like one message from me today. Green busy making his P&L. Green too? Nah, Green writing a book. He busy writing a book. Oh, nothing. Just hanging around. Where's Wix? Wix is wearing that white wall camo. What a dry market, man. What a, like, yeah. It hasn't really been great. Book coming soon. Yo, I want a signed copy. And a note. Write me a note in there on the front page. Make it intimate so it makes for a cool story. Make it intimate so every time I show it to people, I have to explain myself. Two Wicks. I love the time we spent together. And then every time I show that book to somebody, be like, well, what's he mean by that? What is he trying to say? Later, bro. why you're not on cam. I'm smoking a J outside. Chat. We have 101 break-evens on the year. We've reached triple digits in break-evens. 2 wicks. Last night was fun. I'm a bit sore though. Yeah, some shit like that, Green. Make it make it last. So I gotta explain myself for the rest of my life. 2 weeks. If you ever need a beard trim, hit me up. Yeah, chat. The winner of the competition will get to shave my beard. Night sessions changed your view on personal things. W. Oh shit. Yeah, on my way. I'm heading back to the PC right now. Right after I take this pull. How long it take you to finish my whole? I didn't even finish it. I just left it there right now. I overcompensated on the J. There we go. Come on into the Zoom. I usually roll like a portioned J, right? That I know I'll smoke and it's perfect for me, that I'm used to. But I overcompensated today, and today it's like triple the J. When you buying a Bugatti, when I could afford one. Shit. I'm probably, even if I could afford one, I don't think that's what I would be doing. But then again, I don't know, because I can't afford one. Alright, what are you going to do here, Gold? This is ridiculous. It's not being serious right now. Fucking AM radio. Yeah, I thought that once I could afford the car I wanted, I would get it, but now I'm like, damn, I can save that. Like, you know what car I wanted since, like, for the last 15 years? And, like, now that I could get it, it's like, that's not really what I want at this point. Right? I always wanted to get a Nismo GTR. Right, that's what I always wanted. I wanted to get a Nismo tuned GTR. Just from playing Gran Turismo as a kid. Right? That's the car, and it's not like massively expensive, but that's just what I wanted. And now it's like, I don't know, I don't have that desire. Just want to be comfortable and enjoy myself. This is disgusting. What am I taking a look at? 19 to 26 of September. Okay. You're saying that's what we're going to be doing? From this area, we're heading back down to here and then back up to make a decision? Or no? We're here and we need to come down here to decide if we're going to continue down or if we're going to reject and do what this did. It's going to take some time to play out though, you understand that, right? With these daily time frames. But if you're looking at it like that, can you now start mapping out swings if you hold support when you come back down here, right? If you can hold that area as a support, can you start mapping out swings to retest these areas? It's not a bad idea. Market mechanics somewhere in the back like, the hourly closed. This has been our session right here, these three candles. Shame, shame, shame. Yeah, honestly, I think as soon as we log off here, this shit will move heavy. I was about to call it a stream right now, but I want to, no, I think if we're going to have positions, any more positions today, I mean, it's already W. Hold on, let's update the stream record first of all. We haven't touched this the whole day. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it here, and I'm gonna look for some positions. If we see volume come in right now, late volume, we're gonna look for positions in the signal channel. So signal channel, be ready. I know the hourly's just opening. I don't think we're gonna wait the hourly closure through. We might have positions in the next half hour. Depends on what it does here. Right. Yeah, take your trade to court, or if she's ranging around on you. File for divorce dissolution. Yeah. Well, we're not there yet. We're not filing for anything. We're probably going to see this hourly through, so be ready. I don't know if I'm going to be here till 1, but for this hour, I'll be paying attention to the markets to see if it moves and if we could get something in the signal channel. All right. Top left corner meme of the day, different every day. That's a good idea, maybe. If somebody could send over the best memes We'll have a meme of the day. It's not bad. Something interesting. Until we can work out that live feed into Scarlet's or Tootsie's, I think we might do that. That's interesting. Can we not just wait for another 15, 20 minutes? No, I mean, we're out of volume time here, right? We're in out of volume time. London closed. We're really just looking to see a heavy push based on the fact that we've ranged heavily. So let's see. I want to see if we can get to a different range or fill a different range, either below or above. And there's no guarantee that in another 15, 20 minutes anything will happen, right? Because of what time it is. All right. So yeah, let's call it here. Let's call it a session. I will be back tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern, and we're gonna do the giveaways tomorrow. A few giveaways, right? We'll give away a couple of 25K accounts with Top 1 Trader. Make sure you go follow the IG, sub to this YouTube, and comment on Monday's reel. I'll repost it just so people know what to comment on. This way you can be entered for tomorrow's giveaway. And I guess it was meant to be at the end of the week, right? And I'm gonna work for the next few hours on making sure that the giveaway runs properly and fair, right? Because if we can establish that, then we'll just keep doing giveaways every single week. All right, done. Let me. Oh, we got the outro song playing right now. That's friggin' awesome. How recent have you received a payout from Top 1? Never. I just started working with them. I met the team behind it, and then we've been in talks for a little while, and we pulled the trigger. Right, so knowing the people behind it is a big part of it. So I'm confident in their performance and their execution. Anyway, let's call it a session. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern, same time, same place. It's been a lovely week so far. Mods, thank you for joining me here today, helping me run the mean streets of YouTube, the mean chat of YouTube. Let's not activate Friday mode tomorrow. Let's stay stoic. Let's stay level-headed. Bring all of your mental capital tomorrow. Kenny, go try that code again. See if it works. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. But yeah, I'm gonna try to go do what you're doing right now while I wait for the market to move in the next hour. Zoom gang, I'll see you guys on the Clubhouse side. Signal channel, be ready. Stay locked in for maybe at least the next hour. I'm still going to be looking for positions. All right. That's our session, gang. It's been lovely. Let's call it a stream. My time here is up. And just like that, another New York session is in the books. Enjoy your day, everybody. I'll see you here tomorrow.